Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Too much fizzy pop. Back on the brown fizzy pop. So you can see the flyer on screen where the We Are Driven team are still pushing Archie's journey. So get yourselves over to Facebook, get yourselves on the Archie's journey page and give them some love. Get yourselves over to the We Are Driven page as well, join yourselves up to that. And the Bradley Lowry Foundation as well. Get yourselves over to there, all on Facebook, those. And then if you've got a little bit of spare change in your pocket, get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey. And donate there as well if you can. Right. So, again, still pushing the Archie's Journey. The We Are Driven team, Archie's Journey. We are the Mazda Challenge. I think I put it as the Touring Car League. But yeah, it is the Touring Car. They are the Touring Cars. So, new series for you lot tonight. You can see it's only a short little 5-minute qualifying and then 2 20-minute races. I believe it's... Let me just have a quick look while we're looking at that screen. Tyre wear times 10, fuel depletion, none. Medium tyres only as well, I think. 2 different lobbies as well. So I've got myself running the pro lobby. We've got Down for the Count as well, or D4TC Sim Racing on YouTube. Covering the Pro-Ams tonight. So if you fancy a bit of the Pro-Ams, or you think you're here to watch the Pro-Ams and you're in the wrong place, get yourselves over to Down for the Count. But drop a little thumbs up on this one before you go. Cheers. So... you can see on screen as well, we're starting with Brands Hatch Indy tonight, short little course, then Blue Moon Infield, Suzuka East, Dragon Trail Seaside, Sadegna Sea, and then Nordschleifen. Always a favourite with the drivers, that one. It's not. It really isn't. People hate it. Right. Stickers. Plenty of them. If you want them, give me a shout. T-shirts have been found. Someone had lost them at Bristol Airport. They've been found and they should be here tomorrow, I'm hoping. If Royal Mail can get it right this time. Right, let's get ourselves in this lobby. I think they're going to start qualifying at 5 past. It's not far off that now. Let's have a little look who's in the room. We've got Baggy, we've got Potter, we've got Diz, we've got GT Raffo. Not too sure who Raffo is. Thought he was an intruder, but doesn't look like they're kicking him out, so he's obviously someone that I just don't know the gamer tag of. We've got Raoul back in the house, good to see him back driving again. Dylan, we've got Manny, we've got Benny, we've got Mental Nev, we've got Aldo, Don, JPH99 and Reg GT, 14 out of 15. So just wait for this qualifying to start, and then we'll chuck ourselves on track. I think some of the boys are rocking Archie's Journey liveries as well tonight. It'd be interesting to get ourselves on track and see what people have done with their cars. Fortunately, we did have an Archie's Journey livery on the Aston Martins in the Clash of the Teams race on Tuesday, but the camera angles just weren't able to show it off. Paul Twigg had done an amazing job on the roof. On the whole car, really. So are they going to reset the lobby, or are they just going to carry it on? So it's 2 20-minute races. assume reverse grid for race 2. I hope everyone got the update done. I know I panicked a little bit when I realised that I needed to update. Right, let's get ourselves on track then. Ah, Rick 33 GT turned up. Is he the last driver? Okay. Not anymore, I don't think, Bags. I think Baggy was just typing that as Rick 33 GTR turned up. There he is, the Germinator. Rocking the Turtle Terrorist brown. If you have noticed, you'll be seeing a lot of that DCC logo flying about as well. I'm sure I saw a little Archies. Oh, there it is, right on the... Oh, he's got it on the headlights. Oh, good lad. Right on the rear bumper there, he's got Archie's Journey. He's got the same logo on his headlights as well, actually, when we get a better look at him. Why would you look at the stands? So they've already had a series in these cars a couple of seasons ago. I think everyone enjoyed it so much that they've decided to bring them back. Yes, there's another Archie's Journey smashed on the rear quarter. The F something CK Cancer. And me. Smashed on the side of that car for P1 Dylan, Reg GT. Has he got the best bonnet in the league this week? We'll see what his bonnet's like. It does look a little pale, is it? Is it the best bonnet? It's not giving me a good look. That's the wrong view. Oh, it's not the best bonnet in the league. It's got the Wheel Driven logo on it, which is good to see. But it's not the official Tell Your Mates, Tell Your Mum logo. Which Reg GT designed, and is actually the sticker that you lot have just seen. I think it was a random chuck together, but I thought it looked so good, I'll turn it into a sticker. P1 Don back in the house as well. Less yeeting, sir, less yeeting. So yes, we're at the short course of Brands Hatch Indy, so I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's get ourselves... Let's go and find someone a little... Oh, we've got someone spinning around. Where have we got a driver? Who's that? That is JPH. Let's go on board with JPH quickly. Sorry for the flicking. So, Paddock Hill Bend, awkward turn. Got to be so careful. It just dips away at the end there. You've got to be careful you don't run out too wide. Into Druids, hard on the brakes for the hairpin. Again, try not to lose the rear end on the way out. Down towards Graham Hill Bend. Easy to run wide through here. Back end of these Mazdas, very loose. Where you would peel left here to go, well, you do peel left to go around the GP circuit, you then hang it on a right through, is that Sterling? I'm going to have a look at that. And then through the Clark curve and back onto the start-finish straight, and that is it for Brands Hatch Indy. Very short circuit, but looks like we're into quali, so let's have a look. Wow, 47.2. Reg GT's got a 47.2 as well. Punting Rowell, even though he was practicing his starts. P1 Don's got a third position, 47.3. This is fourth. He's just left the lobby and come back, so it's got 47.6 is his quickest on there. Potter McPot is in fifth. Let me change that camera angle. Potter McPot in fifth on a 47.6. Also rocking the DCC, smashed on the front of that. Is that Wheel Driven hidden under the thing as well? Is that? Yes, it is. I like that. So, oh, Mental Nev. Oh, is that who we're waiting for? Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, we're not starting quali yet. We were just waiting for Nev to rejoin the room. Mental Nev for some reason. JPH. This was the livery I saw earlier. Great big Archies Journey inspired Mazda tonight. Brands Hatch not giving me the best camera angles tonight. Mechanical damage set to light. Oh yeah, he did have it on. Set on heavy. Let's not do that. Everyone peeling out of the pits then. Right, let's start waiting for those lap times to come in. Jay Patel, evening brother. How you doing, my friend? So yeah, short little circuit this one. What would they put it in? 47-second laps. So they'll only be able to get slipstream really down this long start-finish straight, or longish start-finish straight if you include the little bit of Clark curve. It is pretty much flat out through there. So they just start their first hot laps now. It is only a 5-minute quali, so they'll probably get about 6 laps in maximum. I think it's Baggy's lobby, so I don't know whether it'll be quite as efficient as the Germans' lobbies usually are. Raoul. As that we are Archie's Journey inspired livery. Doesn't let me see the bonnet very well. Let me see if I can change that up a little bit. You can just see the logo there, look. Yeah, and the colours just coming into view. Bit of glare on tonight's track by the looks of things. As he turns this corner, it'll all disappear. You can see the light just reflecting off it. So, after lap 1, Raoul is up front. He's stuck himself a 47.203. Mental Nev a 47.284. P1 Dylan a 47.354. Potomac Pot has got a 47.459. Dizzy has got a 4th position at the minute at 47.487. Don 6, 47.532. There won't be a lot in lap times, to be honest. JPH is on a 47.6. GT, as he just gets himself back on track, is a 47.6 as well. It's just been pushed down. Aldo just going up 47.636 for Aldo. Reg pushed down to 9th, then Benny 10th, 47.7. Raffo in 11th, 47.7 as well for Raff. Rick 33 is on a 48.2. Manny is on a 48.3. Baggy is on a 49.4 at the minute. So yeah, only a short little 5-minute quali. Still on pole then, Raoul, 47.2 to beat. Mental Nev just gone a little bit quicker, 47.259 from a 2.84. Don's gone quicker. What's he put in? A 47.196, 7 thousandths quicker than Raoul. Oh, he's rocking the Harry Potter as well. Good lad. Also for Archie. Likes a bit of Harry Potter, does the boy. Not sure if we've got all the different houses with the Harry Potter themed liveries. I'm not too sure. Not one for Mental Nev. What's P1 Dylan rocking? He's rocking the blue with the FU Cancer. Diz let's have a quick look at your livery. What have you got? Rocking a monster livery, Reg GT with the tricolour Irish flag. I don't know what you boys actually call your flag. Potter McPot in the electric blue We Are Driven purple Nator. Aldo, what are you driving? What's your livery inspired by? Fanta at the minute. Do we get a look? Do we get a look? It's just a P1 Aldo livery by the looks of things. There's JPH's We Are Archies Journey, We Are Driven, liveried car. What's Benny got? Rockstar. Right, coming to the end of this qualifying now then. Don still on that pole position, 147, 196. Raul still second. Dylan gone quicker, 47, 227. Pushes Mental Nev down to fourth. Dizzy fifth, 47, 3. Red GT 6, 47, 4. Potter McPot now 7th, 47, 4. Aldo 8th, 47, 5. Just about to start the race. JPH in 9th. Benny 10th. Rick Raffo in 10th. Benny in 11th. Rick in 12th. Oh no, I missed the last two. That's the way it is. So, first races tonight, 20 minutes. Flashes of the lights from everyone. Can they all make it round lap 1 cleanly? Stick with race leader up until Druids. Then we'll have a quick flick through, see if anyone's made a charge through the pack. Away now then, Don gets a good start. Not a great start from Dizzy. Potter McPot closing that gap up already. Looking for a way past his Potter. Don first. Dylan slotting one up the inside of Raul for second. He's going to have the inside line into Druids. Got Mental Nev trying to slot one up the inside as well. Try and push Raul down to fourth position, but he's got the line through Graham Hill. Mental Nev then. Potter already passed Dylan and looking for a way past Mental Nev now. Reg GT hot on Potter's tail as they come round this final turn on lap 1. Potter McPot trying to sling one up the inside of Mental Nev. Mental Nev's gone wide. He's spinning around in the background. Reg GT then 5th. Dizzy 6th. Benny in 7th. Raffo 8th. JPH in 9th. Aldo 10th. Rick 33 in 11th. Manny in 12th. Baggy 13th. And Mental Nev then gathering himself back up 14th position. And now the chase is on. 7.9 seconds. 8 seconds back from the pack. He's quick, Nev. He's showed his true colours when he first turned up at P1. I think winning a race and coming second, I believe, and sort of scaring the boys a little bit. Alan, evening. FU Cancer, your car, yes. Let's go Raffo from Jeremy as well. So, Don still leads. Dylan hot on his tail. Quarter of a second between them. Gap back to Potter then, who's pushed his way through to third position. He's now got Raul chasing him down. You can see how much speed they carry through that first turn. Got to be so careful not to drag yourself through the sand there. So, Reg GT also looking for a way past Raul. Trying to stick with Potter. Is he in 6th then? He's got a little bit of a gap between himself and JPH. JPH and Benny. Oh, Benny on 2 wheels through there, catching a big lump of curb. Tiny bit of contact on the way into Clark Curve between JPH and Benny. JPH just trying to hold on to that 7th position. Benny is all up the inside of him as they head down towards turn 1. Who's going to win out on this one? Looks like Benny's going to do it. He's going to have the advantage into Druids. Is that Rafa trying to sling one up the inside of the pair of them into Druids? It's almost worked as well. 3 wide on the way out of there. We've got Aldo trying to get involved in that. Benny's managed to make his way through. 3 wide as they go through Graham Hill Bend. maniacs. Aldo just trying to gather it up. He's lost a little bit of time. Rick 33 comes through. Raffo been dropped a little bit there as well. Yeah, that's the only problem. Manny in 12th. Baggy 13th. He's a good 2.8 seconds back. And here comes Mental Nev already. 3.5 seconds back from Baggy. Putting pressure on is Mental Nev. Don up the inside of Dylan. Looks like Dylan had the position. Going down the start finish straight, but Don's come straight back at him. Let's get ourselves a little bit of onboard with Don being chased down by Dylan. He goes for the wider line on the final turn. Does it allow him to carry extra speed down towards Paddock Hill Bend? But we'll see. Closing the gap. Slipstream starting to kick in now. Coming up to turn 1. Not close enough this time. Big gaps developing. Raoul's got himself back through into 3rd as well. Past Potter McPot. We're going to have a quick look at that while Dylan still looks for a way past Don. So Raoul back up into 3rd, Potter McPot back down to 4th, and Reg GT still bolted onto the back end of these two for 5th. Dizzy he's only a second back. He's starting to pull a little bit of time from Benny and the boys behind. Benny's actually broken away from the fight between Rick 33, GT Raffo and Aldo. Here's Manny, he's got himself up into 11th. JPH, what have you done to yourself? Spun yourself around, haven't you? Push yourself down to 12th position. Baggy 13th, just 1.5 seconds back from him now. Mental Nev again closing that gap right up. What is he? 1.1 back from Baggy. So still away off the leaders, but he will start be able to fight his way back through this pack, regain some positions. Potter McPot's got it backwards. It's Potter McPot now at the back of the pack. Getting it wrong through Paddock Hill into the sand by the looks of it. So work to do for Potter now. Was battling it out with Raoul and Reg GT for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Now he's got to try and hang on to the back end of Mental Nev. Close up with the rest of the pack as Mental Nev's had to do, but he's got less laps to do it as Potter. Not quite as far back as Mental Nev was. So Don and Dylan still at it. Dylan then slings one up the inside at Druids. Nothing Don can do about that. Dylan up into P1 then. Dylan P2. Don P2. Can he get it back? 14 minutes remaining in this race. Raoul then under no direct threat. He's lost the Potter McPot. He's got Reg GT in 4th, but Reg is just over a second back, so out of the slipstream range at the minute. They were all being kept together with Potter just in that gap between Raoul and Reg. Unfortunately now, Reg has got Dizzy clawing all over the back of him. Still pulling more time from Benny. 3.4 seconds back to Benny in 6th. Rick 33 in 7th. He's only half a second back, or a quarter of a second as they come out of Druids. Closes up. Now he's had to back off as they head through Surtees and into Stirling. Different lines being chosen through there. Slightly defensive for Benny, but did carry a lot of speed on the way through. 33 then using the toe on this start finish straight. Not going to be able to carry enough speed into turn 1, I don't think. Got to be so careful. The rubber on the outside of the track just makes you lose a bit of traction, and off you go. Tries to sling one up the inside at Druids, but not quite close enough. Putting Benny under all sorts of pressure though at the minute is Rick 33 GTR. Let's get ourselves on with Benny and have a look back at the attacking yellow Rick 33. Again, Opportunity to sling one up the inside there, but he knows that Benny's going to drag it back across the track in front of him. Rafa and Aldo are only half a second back each as well. So slight mistake from either of these. They could lose a few positions. Everyone keeping it clean. Aldo being dropped from that fight. Sorry, yes, it is Aldo. Rafa's actually closing up. Okay, let's go and see what's happening up front. 11.5 minutes remaining. Dylan still leading. P1 Don that's still bolted onto these two, have not left each other's side. Nice tight line there for Don. He's not been able to sling one up the inside at the final turn, but it does allow him to close up on Dylan. Can Raul get on the back of these two? 1.5 seconds back for the German driver. Don then slinging one around the outside. Looks like he was going for it on Dylan. Didn't quite work. Tries to chuck one back up the inside at Druids. Can Dylan carry the speed? No, he can't. Don then back up into P1. Oh, he's got it wrong. Far too much power on the way out. Spun the back up. Put him in the wall. So that's put him down to 3rd position. That just allows Dylan then. Oh, he's put wheels on the grass himself. Allows him to retake the lead, but he has now only got 1.2 seconds between himself and Raul. Don's still in this race though. A little bit of damage on the front. That will repair itself. But now 1.7 seconds back off that fight, and got a Dizzy and a Reg GT for company as well. Dizzy actually getting past Reg GT there. Dizzy, I think Don was running a little bit slow because of that front end damage, but it's repaired now, so he should be back up to full race pace. Dizzy's still going to look for a way past though. Reg GT wants to make his way back through these as well. 3.5 seconds back to the other German in the house, Benny. Still under pressure from Rick 33 GTR. And Raffo just tucked in the back there. Second back is Raffo. Also rocking Archie's Journey livery tonight. That's good. Not an imposter after all then, Raffo. Well, you can't be, can you? You've got an Irish flag above you. Flipping taking over this group, you lot. Aldo unfortunately out of this fight now, sitting in 9th. He's 3.9 seconds back from the fight with Raffo Rick 33 in front. He's got JPH just a second back. Mental Nev up into 11th already. He's only 1.5 seconds back from JPH as well. Manny 12th, Baggy in 13th. Potter McPot unfortunately 4.5 seconds back, so I wonder if Potter's been off again. Still holding that 1.2 second lead from the German in second place. But don't discount him. Very, very efficient is Raul. Very consistent. I mean, Dylan is as well. But Raul's German, you know, just gives it away. Look, he's got the gap down to under a second. 8 minutes remaining. Oh, it does stretch up through there, so different lines through that final turn is costing Raul a couple of tenths. Still at a second though, so overall on average he is pulling a tenth or two back on Dylan. A little bit wide there for Dylan as well. That's going to slow him down a tiny bit into Druids. Again, just keeping that gap at about a second. Just ducks below that second mark again now. Will it change again when they go through the Surtees Sterling combo? Got it back up to over a second, but only just. Tightest line possible there for Dylan. Raul is closing the gap. So P1 Don still holding on to that third. Dizzy fourth. What's happened to Reg GT? Now 3.2 seconds back. Made a little mistake somewhere, have you, Reg? Tyres starting to show a bit of wear as well. Benny has still got Rick 33 hounding him for that 6th position. Been right behind him. Dukes, evening brother, how are you? You ready for tomorrow night? Picked your cars yet? So, are we going to see Rick 33 get past Benny before the end of this race? Is this the opportunity? Rick 33 is up the inside. Can he carry the speed? Benny's run wide. He's in the sand. Rick 33 does come through. Oh, Rafa's had to go move out of the way as Benny came back on track. Not Benny's fault. He was going a little bit sideways. Drops to 8th. Then Benny from 6th to 8th. Little mistake. Now got Aldo 1.6 seconds back, 1.5 seconds back. But Aldo under pressure from JPH and Mental Nev. Manny 12th, trying to close the gap up as well. Got Potter McPot 13th. He's got his way past Baggy. I wonder if Baggy's been off. I think Baggy stopped for tyres actually. What has happened here? Rowell. What? Dylan, what have you done, Dylan? Dylan's chucked himself off the circuit down to 4th position. Allowed Raul to come through to take the lead. He didn't need the German efficiency to get past. Just needed to show his face enough in the mirror. Dylan's made a mistake. That's allowed Raul, Don and Dizzy to come through. Dylan now 4th. No roofs on those Mazdas. If you listen carefully as Dylan goes past, you can hear him swearing. Hear that? He's not happy. Reg GT then 5th. Rick 33 6th after the mistake from Benny allowed him and Raffo through. 2.8 back from Reg, bit of work to do if he's going to try and close that gap up. He's just got to be a bit careful of Raffo behind him, 2 seconds back himself. Benny 2.5 back after that little off. And he has got Aldo, only a second back now. JPH has dropped a little bit further back from Aldo. Mental Nev is all over the back of him though. Get ourselves on board with Mental. Let's go for a bit of roof cam. Back onto this start-finish straight then. JPH 10th, Mental Nev 11th. He went off reasonably early in the race. It was a good, what were you, 8 seconds down, Nev? Down in 14th. Sitting in 11th, looking for 10th. Heading up to Druids, JPH having to go defensive. Close back up on Aldo a little bit as well. To Graham Hill Bend then, still unable to get past yet for Mental Nev. JPH putting his car right in the middle of the track. Again, different lines on the way through these final couple of turns. Again, Mental Nev can't get past. So Manny 12th, Baggy back into 13th, Potter McPot 14th again. Looks like Potter McPot is struggling a little bit. Having some sideways action or off-track action. Don's got himself past Raoul as well. Don back up into top spot after his off. Got 3 brown cars up front. That's not really brown, but it looks brown. Not sure how I feel about that. Dizzy flashing the lights at Raoul and Don, trying to put them off. These two going to be hard pushed to be distracted by a little thing like flashing lights. So just 2 minutes remaining. P1 Don has got himself back into the front of this race. He was leading it for a fair old chunk. Lost it to Dylan. Regained the lead and then promptly spun himself off track, put himself in third. Managed to get into second when Dylan spun himself off track and Raoul took the lead, and then he's just got himself back past Raoul onto that top spot. Raoul second, then Dizzy third. Absolute train of brown cars heading down here. Dizzy faking a move on Raoul. Dylan then 2 seconds back. Looks like he's resigned himself to that position, or just struggling to keep up with the tyres. As GT still holding 5th, Rick 33. He has closed that gap up 2 seconds less than. Holding that 6th position. Raffo 7th. Benny closed the gap back up 8th. Aldo 9th. Mental Nev up into 10th. He's got himself past JPH, who's under pressure from Manny now. Up the inside, but JPH is going to have the inside line into Graham Hillbend. He's trying to run around the outside, Manny. Doing the best he can. JPH not making it easy for him then, so 12th for Manny, 13th for Baggy. Under pressure from Potter at Pot though. Potter coming up the inside at Druid, side by side through there. Potter cleanly through, I think, by the looks of it. Bit of a penalty. No, I thought that was a penalty. It's not, it's just time. So Baggy sitting in 14th then. But could be a little battle between these two. 20 seconds to go then. Let's get ourselves on board with race leaders. They're just coming up behind these two. Don still holding that. Are they going to get another lap in? 10 seconds remaining. I think they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, bam, bam, bam. Yes, they are. Just the top 3, I think. So Don gets through, Raoul gets through, Dizzy gets through, Dylan actually gets through, Reg GT comes through, then takes the 1st position, 5th place for him. Rick 33 takes 6th, Raffo 7th, Benny 8th, Aldo 9th, we've got Mental Nev in 10th, JPH coming through for 11th, Manny 12th. Potter McPot actually managed to cross the line and get another lap in. I don't think he was meant to do that. So Don coming round then for this final turn. Dizzy's got himself past Raoul as well. So Don's going to take the win. Dizzy's going to come home 2nd. Raoul 3rd. All positions changing all over the place at the end of that race. And Dylan, after getting up front, putting himself down into 4th. Rounds us out for race 1. So a little bit of a break. Then we jump into race 2. Same thing, reverse grid, 20 minutes. Yes, that was a crash. Unlucky, Dylan. Unlucky. Having a good old fight with Don up front, you were. Mental Nev was there for a while as well. Unfortunately, he managed to chuck himself off track too. Easily done at Brands Hatch. These cars are a little bit leery, shall we say. Don saying that was hard work. It looked like it. Yeah, a little bit sketchy, those cars. I'm sure they're a bit of a handful around that circuit. Is he saying he's shaking? Must have been intense, boys, intense. don't think so, Aldo. No mandatory pit stops, I don't think. Gravel, evening. I know it's gravel, but, you know. Are you in the chat with them, Mikey? Are you in the chat with them? What they're doing? They're being idiots. They are, aren't they? If you are in the chat, can you understand any of it? Got flipping Scousers. You've got like most of Northern Ireland and Baggy. My God, poor you. And some Germans. What a mishmash. Three-minute break then, Baggy's given us till race 2. No gravel trapping tonight, nope. Were you meant to be racing? Could you not get back in time? What's the score? No pit stops needed, there you go. If you can hack it. If you can hack it with no stops. Yeah, it's all well and good in the practice lobbies, but then I think when the boys start to race, it all does go a little bit quiet. Maybe a bit of cursing and swearing when there's a tiny bit of contact or a close call or something. Dizzy and Benny getting friendly by the sounds of things. Yes, you did, Rick33. Yes, you did. He's just saying, no, got stuck behind Benny for what felt like an eternity. Yeah, it was a fair old while you were stuck behind him. How did you lose me there for a second? What, have you got a dodgy internet connection? What's going on? 1 minute shout. Come in then. There's Rick 33. Rico. Yeah, everyone getting behind the We Are Driven foundation. It's good to see. So don't forget to get yourselves over to that on Facebook. Archie's Journey on Facebook. Bradley Lowry Foundation on Facebook. Digital Car Culture or DCC on Facebook. Get yourselves over to the P1 page as well. That's GT Sport. What's it under now? GT Sport and ACC PS4 P1RC community, I think that is, on Facebook. Search P1RC, something could pop up. See what these boys are at. Here we go then, into race 2 of the evening. Let's see how they get on. See if it is a straight reverse grid. I know these boys are quite happy to chop it up a little bit. Yes, they have. Who's where? So the top top 8 have reversed, and the bottom 7 stay as they are. So Benny leads us away then. Rick 33 has got him right in front of him again. Wait for these lights to drop their way now. Big pile of wheel spin from Raffo. Reg GT looking to go down the inside of Raffo already. So Benny holds the lead into turn 1. Rick 33 in second. Reg GT has managed to get himself up into third. Dylan fourth. He's had a storming start as Dylan. Raffo fifth. Raul's also had a good start, up into 6th position. Don 7th. Dizzy in 8th. Mental Nev 9th. JPH 10th. Aldo in 11th. Potter McPot 12th. Manny in 13th. Baggy in 14th. Looks like Baggy didn't get a great start at all. Rick 33 then has managed to get himself through to the front. Reg GT is all over his rear end. What has happened to Benny? I can't even see him on the score sheet at the minute. There's 12th, so he must be down in last place, I think. Oh, Dylan trying to chuck one up the inside of Reg GT and Rick 33 there. Almost getting it completely wrong, taking all 3 of them out. But he's up into second. He's forced his way past Reg GT. Got Raul right on the back end of him as well. Now all looking to get past Rick 33. How long can he fend off this big pile of fast drivers for? Not for long. He's gone a little bit wide through the final turn. That might give Dylan a bit of a run down the inside at turn 1. Not quite. Just to hold the lead for another lap then, Rick 33. Dylan second, Reg GT third, Raul fourth, Raffo in 5th. Change that camera angle a little bit. Might be able to see the drivers. Don in 6th, Dizzy 7th, Mental Nev in 8th, Potter McPot in 9th, Aldo 10th, JPH 11th. These two might swap positions. JPH now 10th. Oh, sideways through there. Aldo 11th, Manny 12th. Baggy up to 13th, but just about to be overtaken by Benny. He did put himself off track all the way to the back of the field. It was early on in the race. He's already made up a position. Let's see how far Benny can claw his way back through this pack. So Dylan managed to squeeze his way past Rick 33. Rick 33 under more pressure from Reg GT as they head up towards Druids. Still tightly packed together. Top 8 really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Potter McPot just hanging on to the back of this fight as well. Bit of a gap back to 10th then. Aldo managed to get his way past JPH. JPH looking for a way past. Manny closing up on him. Loses a bit of time around that final turn, does Manny, and he's coming under a bit more pressure from Benny. Starting to stretch that gap between themselves and Baggy. Rick getting the shouts. Who is it going to be? The bionic leg or the kid? That's a good call. Oh, kid's gone a bit wide. That's our man P1 Dylan. Our kid. Rick 33 having to go defensive. He's got Raul coming up one side. He's got Reg GT trying to get round the other. He's still managed to fend the pair of them off. Raul has managed to squeeze his way past Reg GT though. Pushes Reg down another position because you've not got the lucky bonnet on. I'll guarantee you that. You know it gives you 10 brake horsepower. So, Rick 33 holding his own. He is just... Oh, I thought Raul was going to chuck one up the inside there. Oh, Rick's gone massively wide though through the exit of Druids. Oh, Don's got it all wrong. It's all kicking off in this mid-pack at the minute. So a little bit wide on Druids for Rick 33 has allowed Reg GT and Raul to come back through, and it's allowed Reg GT to sneak his way back past the 3rd position Raul as well. might all change in a second. So Rick 33's managed to pick himself up a penalty. Raul is going for that manoeuvre down the inside of Reg GT. Swings his way back past Reg GT, looking to come back down the inside though. And they run up the hill side by side to Druids. Reg GT takes that position back. And that's just brought Rick 33 straight back into this fight. He's dropped his penalty now. Bumper to bumper, those three. Don then, we saw him going wide on this very turn. He's got himself 5th position. Dizzy in 6th. Raffo 7th. Mental Nev in 8th. Potter McPot in 9th. Close right back up on this pack, Potter. Can he start chopping his way through? Mental Nev as well. He wanted to redeem himself from race 1. JPH has got his way back past Aldo, so back into 10th. Aldo 11th. Benny's made his way up into 12th, got his way past Manny. Manny in 13th, then Baggy 4.7 down in... Oh, Aldo is now 14th. Baggy going through. Baggy now 2.9 back from Manny. Aldo now at the back of the pack, nearly 4 seconds, just flicks over there. No damage on his car. So Dylan has managed to stretch himself, 2.7 second lead. These lot all having to fight their way past Rick 33. Not that he's given up yet, he's still holding that 3rd position. Dizzy is under pressure from Don, so he was all over the back end of... What's happened to... What? Reg GT. Where's Reg GT gone? Reg, what have you done? Reg is all the way down in 9th. Reg has got it all wrong somewhere. Not got the bonnet on. That's all I'm saying, Reg. So, how long can Dylan keep this 2.2 second lead from Raul? It was on, same as this last race as well. All ended up completely differently, with P1 Don coming through to take the final win. And there, Rick 33 still holding that 3rd. Less than a second back to 4th though for Don and Dizzy. Dizzy actually getting his way past Don up the inside at the final, the 1st turn. So Mental Nev 6th. Potter McPot trying to chuck one up the inside at Druids. He's got it done, but oh, Mental Nev's gone a bit wide there. Struggled to get the power down. Thought they were going to be side by side on the run down to Graham Hill, but Potter's managed to get himself through. Mental Nev 7th then. Raffo 8th. Reg GT, after whatever he's done to himself, down in 9th position now. It's got JPH for company in 10th. Manny in 11th. Benny now 12th. Baggy 13th. And Aldo trying to close these gaps back up. Get involved in this fight again. Just under 12 minutes remaining of this one. Stretching his lead still, 2.4, 2.5 between 1st and 2nd. Rick 33 had his gap closed back down a little bit between Diz and Don. It's down to 0.3 of a second. It was 0.8, so they've chopped half a second out of him. $20-minute race, I think. You're going to make me check now, aren't you? Two times 20-minute races. I knew I was right. Grabs another 2/10 there, Dylan. Gap up to 2.7. Just flicks to 2.6, but Raul just not able to keep with the pace of Dylan at the minute. Doing well on tyres as well. He's managed to get himself out front early, has Dylan, under no threat, unlike Raul, who's had to battle his way through. 33 still holding that 3rd then. Dizzy 4th, Don 5th. Potter McPot, Mental Nev still at it. Mental Nev back up into 6th. Potomac Pot 7th. Raffo a little bit wide through there, but holds 8th. Reg GT 9th, closing that gap back up. Was sitting right up the front of the field, was Reg GT. JPH in 10th. Only 1.2 seconds back. Big gap back to Manny in 11th. 3 seconds, it just flicks over 2. He's got Benny for company in 12th. Benny's already chucked himself off the track. So Benny's sitting in 12th. Baggy 13th, 5 seconds back. And Aldo has closed that gap at 1.2 seconds. And there is race leader P1 Dylan. Halfway through this one, no mandatory stop. Just keeping it calm, Dylan. 2.3. Can the efficient German close that gap back up? Rick 33 in the meantime has managed to pull a gap from Dizzy in the Don fight. He's only got 1.5 between himself and Raoul. Giving himself some breathing room between the 4th place fight as well. And Nev still pretty close together. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Don. He's got it wrong through Paddock Hill Bend. He's chucked it off track again. Unfortunate for Don, now sitting in 9th place. He was on for a 4th. So he's not managed to charge any more time out yet. Still at 2.4 seconds between himself and Raoul. Seen it bigger than that. Rick 33 still 1.5 seconds back. Still got Dizzy about a second back. So putting on a good show tonight. Rick 33. Mental Nev 5th then with Don's departure. Potomac Pot moves up to 6th. Raffo moves up to 7th. Reg GT moves up to 8th. But Reg GT looks like he's moving up to 7th anytime soon. Don closing back up as well after his bit of off-track action. See if Reg GT can get the move done down here. I think he's not carrying enough speed, I don't think, to turn 1. Might be able to chuck one up the inside at Druids, but again, I think Raffo just is going to know where to put his car. Right in the middle. Doing well to fend off the angry Irishman. I'm not saying he's angry, but he just came out. He will be angry because he's chucked himself off track. So essentially, I'm correct. And again then for Reg GT, still unable to get past Raffo. P1 Don closing that gap back up as well. So gap coming down slightly. Raoul, oh, it's chopping and changing. It was 2.1, it's now 2.5. Give the leader some glory shots. That's enough. That's enough for you as well. Let's see what Dizzy's up to. 2 seconds back from second place Raoul. He's got Mental, Nev and Pot for company. Reg GT up into 6th. He's only 2 seconds back from the fight in front. He's got his way past Raffo then. Don all over the back of Raffo as well. Can Raffo fend off P1 Don or make his way past Reg GT again before the end of this race? Don Did you nearly lose it then, Don? Or was that a bit of a move on Raffo? Not too sure. Rick 33. What has happened to you? From 3rd place down to 10th. You've ended up chucking yourself off track as well, haven't you? There's going to be a few swear words being thrown out tonight in this race. Manny in 10th, then Benny in 11th. Raffo 12th. He's now... Oh, Raffo's got damage. Missed what happened to you, Raffo. That will repair itself, but you're going to lose a few positions while it does. So where were you? 7th? Oh no, you were... Yeah, you were 7th, right behind Reg GT and Don. Reg GT stays in his position. Don moves up to 7th. JPH 9th. Benny 10th. JPH 8th. Benny 9th. No. 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 What are you doing? Sorry, people. Pressed the wrong button on the keyboard. Benny in 9th. Manny 10th. Rick 33 swearing profusely, I can imagine, in 11th. Aldo 12th. Also chucked himself off track. Raffo again chucked himself off track, 13th. Baggy a second back in 14th. Still holding that gap then, Dylan. 2.5 seconds. Nothing that Raul can do about the Liverpudlian in front. Dizzy not able to close that gap up either. Mental Nev and Potter McPot have been bumper to bumper pretty much whole race so far. Potter McPot going for a move down the inside at turn 1 though. He's made it. Has he carried too much speed? No. Just exploring those track limits for Potter. But up into 4th. He's 6.6 seconds off of race leader. 2 seconds behind 3rd place Dizzy. I've only got just over 2.5 minutes to go. Doubt very much that Potter or Mental Nev will be able to close that gap up and make a challenge for the final podium position. Two and a half minutes remaining then. Dylan still leading this race. Raul still 2nd, Dizzy still 3rd. Potter McPot past Mental Nev then into 4th. Nothing to say these positions won't change again. Don up into 6th. He's managed to make his way past Reg GT, so he is managing to claw a few points back from this race. Benny 8th. Slowly making his way through as well. JPH 9th, got Manny pressuring in for that position. We've got Rick 33 pushing these two around the circuit as well, looking for a way back through. Many swear words coming out of these open top cars tonight. Straight down the inside of the pair of them for Rick GT. What a move. Little bit of a gap left. Rick 33 said, thank you. I'll have both of those positions. So from 11th to 9th, what a move. Does look like JPH is coming back down the inside at turn 1, but he's not able to carry the speed. Rick 33 holds onto it then. But is JPH going to sling one up the inside at Druids? Too far back. Rick 33 holds on to 9th, then JPH 10th, Manny 11th, Aldo 12th, Raffo 13th, Baggy 14th. Less than a minute on the race clock then. Stretching out a tiny bit more lead for Dylan, 2.7 seconds. Through Paddock Hill Bend. You lot are running it so tight to that sand, so tight. Oh, we've got someone off. Who have we got off? Don again, same turn, Don. And that's the trouble with Brands Hatch. An exploring those track limits, trying to carry the speed through turn 1. You catch that sand and away you go. So Dylan then, is he going to see another lap tonight? Yes, he is. Blam, he comes across the line. Raoul is going to be the first one to finish. So, oh no, he's not. Apologies. He gets across the line. Dizzy takes third then. Potter takes fourth. Mental Nev just by the skin of your teeth. Potter. Mental Nev takes fifth. Reg GT comes on fire in sixth. Benny backwards for seventh. Rick 33 takes eighth. Good drive from Rick 33. JPH ninth. Manny in 10th. Don after his terrible race 11th. Aldo 12th. Rafa 13th and Baggy 14th. We just wait for top 2 to come through then. Dylan made it look easy tonight. There he comes then, takes the win in race 2 for Dylan, and we just wait for Raoul to come through backwards for second place. There it is. Round 1 of Archie's Journey's Mazda Challenge. It looks like a challenge as well. Keep those damn things in a straight line. What? Where have you just been, Rick, for you to come falling back into the screen like that? Random. Who knows? Some great racing again there. Plenty of off-track action for these boys as well. But that was round 1 of Archie's Journey's Mazda Challenge. Don't forget to get yourselves over to Archie's Journey, Bradley Larray Foundation and the We Are Driven page on Facebook. P1RC, DCC, my page, everyone else's page. Down for the Count. Get yourselves over to Down for the Count's page as well. So that's pretty much it from this one. I am back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, for the opening round of the GTTCC, the long-awaited Season 15. Biggest one so far, I think. 9 lobbies, 9 leagues running. I think every single one's got a commentator as well. So that's 9 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm covering the Fusion League. Come and check that out. I think it's a 20-minute quali and 2 half-an-hour races. So 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Nothing Saturday. Back on Sunday at 8 o'clock for the Tanso boys and their Ford Focus race. Followed straight after by the P1 boys again and the Multi-Class League. I don't know what we're in this week. So it's a different car, different track every week. But I forget what it is. But that's 9 o'clock on Sunday night. Again, all these will be pushing the Archie's Journey and the We Are Driven pages, etc, etc. Back on Monday night, 8:30 for the Tanso Racing boys again and the Chewit Racing Mini Cooper Cup. That's at 8:30. On Tuesday at 8 o'clock, we've got round 3 of Clash of the Teams. There's been some good racing in that one so far as well. Only 2 rounds gone. Round 3 on Tuesday, and then we're back with the MRC's Team Oliver Racing GR3 League on Wednesday after the mid-season break. So that's 8:30 on Wednesday, and then back Thursday, 9 o'clock, round 2 of this. So that's the lineup for the following week. Make sure you tune in. If you want to help my channel out, get yourselves over to buymeacoffee.com/.smoke or drop a little donation on there if you can. Don't forget, I've got the goddamn things better turn up tomorrow, else Royal Mail are going to be getting paid a visit. I think. I've got the stickers as well. The stickers are in my hands. I have the stickers. If you want stickers, let me know. I've got them. Even you, Gravel. So, yes, you know the lineup. You know I've got the merch. You know what's coming next. I hope you liked what you watched. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Drop a comment in there. Share it if you must. Tell your mates. Tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.